It's Tuesday, August the 9th, early afternoon, Pacific time. I am in Canada still. I haven't done much videoing the last couple days. I've just been busy getting the camper taken care of and all that stuff. Got a lot done yesterday. I mean, man, it was like an uber productive day. Yesterday was the day I had my appointment to take my trailer in and get the air conditioning installed. So I got up early, had it to them when they opened up at 8 o'clock. They got the AC installed. They replaced the seals around the door, so now I don't see any daylight through the door. That's good. They welded some plates onto the frame to reinforce it. There was a recall out on that, and they got that taken care of. So while they were doing all that, I got the car washed, and man, it was filthy, especially the back where Bernie's at. And that took a while. I did it the old-fashioned way, you know, by hand in a car wash and stuff, not in a drive-through. And got all that done. I took the dogs to PetSmart. I was able to get them an appointment to get them bathed because they were just filthy. And so that got taken care of. I went to the grocery store, got a few supplies, got my laundry done. Probably another thing or two in there somewhere that I'm not thinking of right now, but anyway, took Bernie to the park. We chilled out at the park for a while when I got done with all my other stuff, and went and picked the trailer up late afternoon and headed back for the campground. And the place where I camped was very nice, very, very picturesque, and it was on a lake and stuff. And I did get some pictures of the lake. I'll try to figure out how to incorporate those still shots into the videos here. But the campsite was dirt. It was like the one in Washington, and I noticed they can't grow grass with all those people trampling it down and all the big trees and everything with the shade and stuff. So anyway, I wasn't real thrilled about camping in the dirt again, especially after I got the dogs a bath and everything. So they pretty much had to stay in the camper last night. I didn't let them I took them out and walked them and stuff, but I didn't let them just lay around in the dirt and stuff. So Bernie was a little upset about that. But anyway, met some really great people. It was a younger couple. They were probably in their 30s, maybe early 40s, but they had some kids that were under 10 years old, so I'm guessing they were probably in their 30s. Very nice. I sat over at their campsite last night, and he gave me one of his Canadian beers, and I shared some of my beers with him, and she was drinking wine. We just sat over there and shot the crap and talked about, the American presidential race and all the silliness around that and yada yada yada. But they were very, 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 very nice people. They were from Vancouver, actually, and apparently that park I was at last night, I'm not sure what this lady in front of me here is doing besides trying to get run over. Dang lady. Apparently where I was camping is a kind of a R&R destination spot for a lot of Vancouverites, and it was busy. A lot of people there. There were a lot of kids there, so there were a lot of younger couples. So anyway, I had a pretty enjoyable evening. Got up this morning, kind of lounged around. I'm currently driving north on Highway 1, which is the Trans-Canadian Highway. I'm driving through what's probably a continuation of the Northern Cascades. Very pretty country. I'll get some more highway shots here in a little bit. The tops of the mountains are shrouded in clouds, as they have been pretty much since I've got here. It's been overcast the last couple of days, which is probably, you know, typical Pacific Northwest weather. It's not really been rainy. We've had a few sprinkles, but it's just been overcast. And you know, you get used to it. It looks kind of cool right now, and it's keeping the temperatures down, so that's all good. I gotta make sure I don't miss a turn up here. I'm not familiar with this road, of course. Everything's in kilometers.
In 800 meters, take exit 170 for British Columbia 1 East, Trans-Canada Highway.
So, it's a little different. It's kind of cool. So anyway, the tops of a lot of these mountains are shrouded in clouds, and it's really giving it a cool look. I'm headed for a...
take exit 170, then turn left onto the Trans-Canada Highway.
Geez, these people... they act like they're more lost than I am. Come on, buddy. Gee whiz.
Turn left onto Trans-Canada Highway, British Columbia 1 East, signs for Hope Town Center, Cache Creek, Kamloops, University of the Fraser Valley, Route 1 East. Continue on British Columbia 1 East for 116 kilometers.
Okay, I got that out of the way, I think. What was I saying? Oh, I'm headed for a campground. Up here they call them provincial parks. And the one I'm going to, I believe, is probably pronounced Skist. It's S-K-I-H-I-S-T. It's about 80 miles or 120 or so kilometers from Chilliwack, where I was, further up into the Cascade Mountains. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. I have no idea what kind of signal I'll have, if any, up here. And I believe it's going to be dry camping. I don't know that there are any facilities up here. Toilets probably, but that'll be it. But anyway, I'm going to be following the Fraser River up into mountains, and I'm actually driving right past the river right now, and it's a pretty good sized river. Probably eventually flows out into the Pacific Ocean through here. And I'm going to spend a couple of days at this provincial park. Hopefully it'll be nice, and I saw some pictures of it. It looked nice, and drop back down into the States probably before the weekend, I'm guessing. But I'm not really on a schedule now. I'm driving across the river, and it's a pretty good sized river. So it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't know, maybe Friday or Saturday I'll come back down and get back into the States and figure out where I want to go from there. But having a good time. I'm trying to think of the last time I actually did any video recording. I stopped at a little private RV resort around Lyndon, Washington, just a few miles south of the Canadian border, and spent a couple of days there. That was pretty nice. I was camped next to a lady that had 2 dogs. She came over to visit and sat right there and watched her dog pee all over my anti-gravity rocking chair. I wasn't real thrilled about that. I was like, really? You know, you don't let your dog pee on other people's camp furniture. That's usually considered gauche, but whatever. Different culture up here or something, I guess. But the camping was nice, or you know, the stay was nice. And got across the Canadian border, no sweat at all. I came across about mid-morning on Sunday, and there was only one car in front of me, and the border agent just, you know, asked me a couple of questions like you would expect. Why am I going to Canada? You know, did I have any firearms or anything like that with me? Did I have more than $10,000 on me in cash and those kinds of things? Of course, he answered all that no. But a couple of questions and said, enjoy your stay in Canada, and waved me on through. So no problems at all. Kind of disappointed me. I gave away 3 beers while I was still in the States, because you're limited to 24 duty-free going across the border, and I didn't want to get, I didn't want to get them riled up or something like that, so I just gave them to one of the neighbors there, not the one that let her dog pee on my furniture. And I thought, oh man, if you're not going to search me, let me go back and get my beers, and let's do this again if I get a pass. So anyway, probably won't be so lucky going back. I understand that a U.S. citizen getting back into the U.S. from Canada gets hassled more going back into the States than they did coming across into Canada. I don't know why. If I was going to do something illegal, I don't think I'd go to Canada to do it, you know. So anyway, I'm going to turn the camera back around so you can enjoy the nice drive through the mountains here, and I'll check back in when I get to the provincial park later today.